How scary was that when you ran into him that day?
To be honest, I barely touched him. And the most scariest part was just laying there and couldn't move for that time I was down on the floor. I mean, that was pretty scary.
You could think and could you talk?
Yeah, I could talk, man,
you were just
but
like, I
couldn't
can't move.
Right. Like I'm like, nah, this is not happening like this. It's like I got to get up. I was thinking I can't raise my kids like this. I mean, just to be here standing and walking and talking to you guys now, I mean, it just lets you know that it's more than basketball, but I don't take nothing for granted now. I was always the type that, I got tomorrow, I do this tomorrow. Now it's like I have to take everything right now.
Was it more hitting Gilbert Arenas or hitting the floor?
Actually, as soon as I hit Gilbert, I was out.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't feel anything. And I think by him hitting his body a little bit more, it kind of broke my fall. So I'm just glad I wasn't in the air or driving my car or anything. Like I said, this could have happened when I was playing Little League football or anything, but God works in mysterious ways. I thank God that I'm here now and I'm able to, compete and still play again.
So you're better than you've ever been?
I think so. I would like to think so. I'm definitely feeling a lot better. I feel stronger. I mean, even my hand strength. There's a lot of stuff that my doctor told me that, like when my thumb got hurt that time, he was like, that came from your neck also. And I'm like, wow.
Did your hands were always a little bit numb, you said? Or?
Nah, just the strength in my hands. I didn't have as much strength as I have now because of, I guess, the strength in my neck from how narrow my canal was. It affected a lot of areas of my body that I didn't know.
So you can
dunk more than ever now?
I mean, I'm still, it depends.
You've had a rough couple of years here. Was there any thought of maybe I should try someplace else? What made you decide to keep coming back here?
It was definitely my first option here. I mean, like I said, it's great tradition here. I mean, great team support. Even when I had my surgery in Atlanta, those guys came to the hospital to see me the next day. I mean, they checked on me throughout the whole summer, just making sure everything was okay with me. I mean, I felt like I had some unfinished business here.
Well, you really didn't know what to expect from Marquis. The thing about it, me and Marquis had a chance to talk over the summer. I had a chance to visit him in the hospital, so, I really kept close tabs on how his health was and talking to him. And, I'm just happy that he's able to get back on the basketball court because, at the time there was a lot of talk about him not being able to play the game again. So for him to just be able to step on the court is a true blessing to him. And for him to be back as a Celtic, it's great.
Who came to see you?
I think it was Kevin, Rondo, Paul, Avery, Tyronn Lue, and a couple of the coaches.
After your spine surgery?
They played Atlanta that night.
Okay.
So I was in the hospital and they came in. I was still drugged up and halfway in, they walked in. I hear Kevin, oh, get up from the bed. That was a great thing.
Marquis, how much better are you feeling in practice now? Can you already feel a difference in strength?
Yeah, definitely. I feel a lot better. I'm not limited to anything. I don't worry about getting hit, so I just go out there and just play my game.
Do you feel mentally though you're gonna have to get that back a little bit?
Nah, I mean I'm a hockey player, so I'll be all right. Yeah. I'm pretty tough, so I mean it takes a lot to kind of take me down.
With Marquis, have you noticed anything different with him in terms of being more aggressive or anything like that?
No, I think he's, not. I'm amazed that you haven't noticed any difference. Honestly, he's playing pretty well. He didn't necessarily have a great scrimmage today. White finally lost today, so that was. But he's playing great. I mean, he's just moving well. I see that more. And, I definitely would say he's posting up more, and that's what we want anyway. But he's not afraid at all at taking charges, being physical, and that's great to see.
When did you get back on the court and start?
Like late August, early September, around that time. Like my first workout was, it was brutal. I mean, I almost was like, you know what? I don't want to play no more. This is it.
So that was at Auburn?
No, it was actually at home. I was in Georgia, and I was actually just lifting, and I was going real hard, and it didn't feel great.
So the lockout actually gave you time to get back to where you.
Like I said, Lord works in mysterious ways. I think it was a blessing in disguise for me. Because if we would have started back early on time, I probably would still be rehabbing and trying to get myself back ready. But I had some more extra time to get ready and be prepared.
He really doesn't seem like he's missed a beat. I told him yesterday he was our best player in practice. Just the things he done. When guys first come back to practice, it's just like everybody's excited to come back and they move at a super fast pace and a lot of turnovers. Marquis carries a pace that. That's a lot different than everybody else, and he's a little slower. He takes his time, and You know, we're trying to get the rest of the guys to get at Marquise's pace so he can just slow down and understand. But he's looked pretty good since he's been back.
You almost feel this is really like a second chance at basketball and really at life, getting rid of that habit.
Yeah, it's a second chance at more than just basketball, like you said, at life. I mean, like I said, it could have went either way. I could be rolling in here instead of walking and talking to you guys. So I'm just blessed to be where I'm at right now.